I don't recall if I have done any video on Krishna. If I had done maybe something very sketchy. I plan to do something probably for this upcoming Krishna's birthday. If I don't do it, because I don't do things by planning it ahead. I live the moment, and then if the energy is right, and then I would do it. But this energy seems to be right for now, at least to give an intro to a Krishna program that I have in mind. First of all, is there a Krishna, or was there a Krishna, or what is the relevance of him, and celebrating his birthday? It's a complicated question, but it needs to be addressed. Is Krishna a historical figure or a mythological figure? Was maybe he never lived? It was all conjured up by other people. There are all kinds of questions that come to the mind of people. Now, for those believers in Krishna, he is real, he is a God, and he will be able to communicate with you if you trust him. Not believe in him, but trust him. And this is true of the Buddha or Jesus or any particular deity. The deity comes alive, dependent on the faith that one person has. And if you take away the faith, then the person or the God is no more real to you. So the faith makes things belonging to the spiritual domain to come alive. And faith is a matter of the heart, not of the head, because the head asks all these questions, it is real or unreal, I don't know. So, if you approach this Krishna's birthday with utmost faith, there is a lot that you will benefit from. You have to bring the heart. And we are all familiar with Prabhupada when he was very old. He traveled to the United States. He had a couple of heart attacks. He did not have the money to fly, so he was using a ship. And in the ship, it took along 2 months to get there or more. And he had heart attacks, a couple of heart attacks while he was in the ship. But his faith in Krishna was immense. Well, he's sending me for some reason, and if he wants to kill me, let him kill. But he survived and created a worldwide movement called ISKCON, the International Krishna Consciousness Society. So since I am talking about Prabhupada, it doesn't mean that I am in agreement with his interpretation of Krishna. His presentation of Krishna was that he was a god, of course. But he put a lot of emphasis on renunciation. But that is only a one-sided presentation of Krishna. But there is another side of Krishna, which is the Krishna of Bhagavatam, where Krishna is presented as a party god. He partied a lot. He partied with the Gopikas. The Krishna that Prabhupada presented is more on a sober, religious teacher who is more austere and not into materialism at all. So Krishna is both a material god as well as a spiritual god, and we should not really separate materialism from spirituality. Krishna can give you whatever you want, dependent on how you perceive him. If you perceive him as one who is against materialism and going to give you an enlightenment, and he will do that. And if you perceive him as a party god, then he will give you that as well. So during this birthday of Krishna, what I have recommended to Master Ved is to go and give equal importance to both the materialistic Krishna as well as the ascetic Krishna. And those of you who want to participate in celebrating his birthday, I recommend that you may want to follow the 200% life, 100% material and 100% spiritual. But those of you who have enough money and then you just want only enlightenment, you can pray to him for that too. And for those of you who just, I want to take care of my material life, you can do that too. So the programs, the offerings will be geared to your needs. So make sure that I want offerings just to improve my material life or my spiritual life or both. So that's my message, and I may do some program on that day. And if I do that, then I will talk more about it there. If I have to talk about Krishna, I can go on talk about it for hours and hours together. But the most important thing is the prayer, because it's the prayer that matters. I just want to mention one thing. The Bhagavad Gita is more, the Krishna represented in the Bhagavad Gita is more a guy, a teacher of spirituality and enlightenment. But even there is a reference in chapter 3, Karma Yoga. He recommends fire rituals for an affluent life. He says, if you want abundant material things, go and perform fire rituals for certain gods, and they will come and give you whatever you want. And he also says there is a mutual one-to-one reciprocative relationship between human beings and the gods in heaven. If you take care of them, they will take care of you. Parasparam bhavanti. It's parasparam, mutual. So the Bhagavad Gita, so considered to be a philosophical text, also has a reference to Krishna's recommendation for an affluent material life. God bless.